So who here wants to feel hot, sexy, and beautiful for the rest of your life? Yeah. Yes, we all deserve that. Who would like to feel the vibrant energy that you did when you were younger that you might have lost a little bit of, right? Yes. And if you're still relatively young, who would like to preserve your youthful looks and even your health?
Yes.
So I've always believed that aging is, of course we're going to grow older, but aging is more of a side effect to a bigger problem. It's a symptom of a bigger issue. And we've all just accepted old age as normal, something that just happens. But what if I told you that gray hair and wrinkles could be prevented? Would you believe me? Yes. What if I told you that gray hair and wrinkles could be reversed? Yes. Do I have your attention? Yes. All right. So I'm going to tell you all about that in a little bit. But before I get to that, I want to tell you a little bit about myself and what inspired me to write the book Hot for Life, which is in progress. So I know Tara mentioned she hoped I would tell you guys how old I am. So I'm actually in my 60s. Just kidding. No, but it's funny, I'm actually in my 40s, and people really are shocked when they find that out, and people don't believe me. A lot of people think that I'm like around 28, 32, which baffles me. And at first I thought it was really cute and flattering, it was nice to hear, but then I started thinking about it, and I wondered, what am I doing differently? What do I know? Do I have information that could be helpful to other people? So I started really thinking about that, and so I'm going to give you today some of my top tips for what I've done and things that you can begin to do today for yourself. I actually stopped eating meat about over 20 years ago, and I think that is a big contributor. Thank you. And I think that's a big contributor to why people believe and people feel that I look so much younger than I actually am. Because all of those years I haven't been damaging my body. We know that meat is highly acidic to the body, and it causes heart disease and cancer and immune inflammatory responses and digestive issues. There can be so many things that are going on that are causing inflammation in your body that are showing up on your exterior. So if you could remove those foods, it's going to help to calm the inflammation in your body. And of course, the actual process of digesting the meat itself steals energy from your body and drains you. In times that I have been completely raw, vegan, didn't eat any cooked food, are the times that I've gotten the most compliments on my skin. And there's a bunch of reasons why this is so. First of all of this raw food is full of water, we just talked about water, and also oxygen. So the oxygen goes into your bloodstream and it's going to increase your blood flow and speed, boys, going to increase your blood flow, you know what I'm saying? It's going to speed healing. Yes, every man should be a vegan if you ask me. But yeah. The enzymes are going to help your body to utilize 100% of the proteins and the nutrients that exist in that food. So you need less of that food, and it's really going to make you glow. So think about this, as babies, they're born full of enzymes. And as we grow older, the reason that we age is because through our lifestyle, through eating cooked food, and just the stress and the environment and toxins and everything starts to chip away. Imagine if this was a bank account. So all of those things that I mentioned are going to chip away at that bank account until the end of your life. When your life is over, you have no more enzymes left. So when you eat raw plant-based food, instead of taking away from that bank account, you're adding. Every single time that you eat, you're adding to that bank account. So that's why you'll see sometimes raw foodists who are in their 70s who look like they're in their 40s. There's lots of them. Google it, it's crazy. My most favorite thing is a daily green juice. I drink green juice every day, and I have been doing this for years and years and years. I call it my youth and beauty serum. I actually juice it myself, and it's going to be 50% green sprouts, like sunflower and pea sprouts, and then the other 50% vegetables. If you can't juice it yourself, then you can there's tons of juice bars all over the city, but I recommend that you drink fresh, cold-pressed juice, And I recommend that you drink vegetable juices, the green juices, not so much the ones with all the fruit in it. I see a lot of fruity juices with a little bit of greens. Hey, listen, if you've never had a green juice before and you need to start there, then great. But you really want to get to the point where you can drink a juice that's 50% sprouts. And by the way, sunflower sprouts have more protein and more nutrients in them than any other food aside from wheatgrass juice, which takes me to my next point. So wheatgrass juice. I have a shot of wheatgrass juice every single morning. My husband has a shot of wheatgrass juice every morning. And it's an entire other talk to tell you the list of benefits that wheatgrass juice has. But I will tell you this. This is a true story. It's crazy. So remember when I said the thing about reversing gray hair? All right, so this is what happens. We drink, I've, first of all, never seen a gray hair once on myself. And I really attribute that to everything that I've been telling you and the green juices and the wheatgrass. But you know, my husband, he's got like a little bit in the sideburns. And when we go on vacation, he gets really gray on the sides because he's not drinking his wheatgrass juice every day. And then we go home, and this is where I really started to recognize the power of wheatgrass juice. After about a week of being back on the wheatgrass juice, I tell you the truth, his hair grows in its natural color. Yes, he cuts the gray out. And this is from wheatgrass because it has so many benefits. He doesn't drink my sprouty juice, by the way. It's just, though, it's got to be the wheatgrass. Yeah, wow. Yeah. So why not be educated on how to heal your body, how to eat well, and how to take care of yourself so that you get the most amount of nutrients, that you have energy, that you're not craving stuff. And I love all of Tara's tips with all the emotional stuff, but it's emotional as well. But at the same time, if you're not getting your nutrients met and you're not doing it properly, you're going to go back to your old habits. So what I've done is I've developed an online course called Thrive Eating Live. And I've been doing it for 3 years live in person, but I was very limited to maybe 10 or 13 people. So I decided to put the entire thing online so that from the comfort of your own home, you can learn how to be a raw vegan in the most effective way that's going to be the most nourishing and the most satisfying and the most fun. It's a module-based program, so each week you'll learn a different topic, and you'll have the whole week to practice it. And at the end of the week, we'll have a webinar, and everybody will go onto the webinar where you'll have support from me. You'll have handouts that have all the information where you'll be learning what to do. You'll have recipes, and I'll even have little videos for you so that if you're a visual person. So I'll show you how to make things and how to do things. So that's going to be coming out. It's a 10-week program. That's going to be coming out in the fall. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about that. So there are resources, whether you do it with me or you go to Hippocrates Health Institute or you get a book, there's great resources. But I encourage that even if you're not interested in becoming a vegan, that you educate yourself on plant-based foods, because this is the direction that you're going to see that our culture is going. It's inevitable. We have to do it. Thank you.